Wisdom shines in talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. My comments bring this profound wisdom into your experience. I'm Richard. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 268, Part 3. Dr. Syed, how many hours a day should one devote to meditation? Maharshi, your very nature is meditation. Syed, it will be so when ripe, but not now. Maharshi, you become conscious of it later. That does not mean that your nature is now different from meditation. Syed, what about practice? Maharshi, your very nature is meditation. Syed, a Persian mystic says there is nothing but God. The Quran says God is immanent in all. Maharshi, there is no all apart from God for him to pervade. He alone is. In this dialogue, Dr. Syed continues asking questions. Dr. Syed asks first, how many hours a day should one devote to meditation? Maharshi, your very nature is meditation. In this exchange, Dr. Syed is inquiring about the ideal duration for meditation. Ramana Maharshi's response is profound. He says, our very nature is meditation. This reframes meditation from an activity that you do to meditation is what you really are. Meditation is not merely an activity to be engaged in for a specific period each day, but rather an inherent aspect of your being. Ramana implies that the essence of meditation is not confined to practice done for some time period, but rather is intrinsic to your existence. The essence of meditation is knowledge, direct knowledge, knowledge of yourself. And this knowing, this consciousness is who you are. It's not different from you. Meditation is knowledge. Your nature is knowledge. Dr. Syed replies, it will be so when ripe, but not now, denying it as his experience. Dr. Syed expresses doubt regarding his readiness for such a state of constant meditation. Ramana acknowledges that realization of this inherent meditative nature may not be immediate for everyone. It requires maturity and inner growth. Maharshi says, you become conscious of it later. That does not mean that your nature is now different from meditation. Ramana Maharshi reassures Dr. Syed by explaining that even if he's not presently aware of his meditative nature, it does not negate his existence within him. Awareness of this inherent nature may arise in due time, but the awareness remains unchanged, regardless of whether you know it or not. Then Dr. Syed asks, what about practice? To which Ramana replies, meditation must always be practiced. Despite the recognition of meditation as inherent to one's being, Ramana Maharshi emphasizes the importance of continual practice. Practice is the intentional and disciplined effort you apply to develop and deepen your spiritual understanding and experience. This highlights the practical aspect of spiritual endeavor, where consistent effort is necessary to align your sense of identity with your true nature. The ongoing effort to eliminate the ignorance that stands in the way of realization. Dr. Syed relates that a Persian mystic says, there is nothing but God. The Quran says, God is immanent in all. Maharshi replies, taking the dialogue deeper, there is no all apart from God for him to pervade. He alone is. The term all implies the multiplicity or diversity perceived in the world, including various objects, beings, and phenomena that seem separate from each other. The duality inherent in the concept of all arises from the perception of separation or distinction between different entities. Ramana highlights the non-dual understanding that everything perceived as separate or diverse ultimately derives its existence from the same source, which is the absolute reality which you are. Ramana teaches that the ultimate reality, the self, as the sole existence, transcending the concept of multiplicity and within which is all existence. This dialogue expresses Ramana Maharshi's teachings on the nature of meditation and the primacy of self-inquiry and the non-dual understanding of reality. It invites you to explore the depths of your own being and realize the timeless truth inherent within. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.